In the aftermath of our victory over the Syndicate and the Puppet Master, a heavy silence settled over our alliance. The battle had taken its toll, leaving behind a trail of destruction and scars that ran deeper than any physical wound. We had emerged triumphant, but the shadows of our harrowing ordeal clung to our souls, a constant reminder of the horrors we had faced. As we gathered amidst the ruins of the Syndicate's stronghold, the weight of our accomplishments mingled with a sense of uncertainty. The world had been spared from the cataclysmic ritual, but the aftermath left us with more questions than answers. What remained of the Syndicate? Were there other dark forces lurking in the shadows, waiting to seize the opportunity left by their demise? With cautious determination, we began the arduous task of rebuilding. Our alliance, battered but not broken, sought to restore order and protect the fragile equilibrium between dimensions. We uncovered remnants of the Syndicate's operations, dismantling their networks and exposing their corruption. But even as we celebrated these victories, we remained vigilant, knowing that darkness had a way of seeping through the cracks. The world had been scarred by the battles that had raged in its unseen corners. People whispered of the supernatural, of the horrors that lurked just beyond human perception. The line between reality and nightmare had blurred, and trust was a precious commodity. Our alliance became a beacon of hope for those who had witnessed the Syndicate's atrocities. We reached out to survivors, offering support and solace in a world forever altered. We shared our knowledge and experiences, shedding light on the hidden truths that threatened to consume us all. But even as we worked to heal the wounds of our shattered reality, a new threat emerged from the depths of the unknown. Rumors circulated of an ancient darkness, a force older and more insidious than anything we had encountered before. It seemed that with each victory, the veil between dimensions grew thinner, exposing us to even greater perils. We delved deeper into our research, scouring ancient texts and seeking the counsel of those who had glimpsed the unimaginable. Our investigations led us to remote corners of the world, where ancient civilizations held fragments of forgotten lore. It became clear that the battle we faced was not isolated. A cosmic war waged beyond human comprehension. As we uncovered the secrets of this new threat, our alliance grew stronger, forged by the trials we had endured. We sought out individuals who possessed unique skills and knowledge, recruiting them into our fold. Each addition to our ranks brought new perspectives and strengths, expanding our capabilities to confront the encroaching darkness. The enemy we faced was elusive, its tendrils reaching into the deepest recesses of our reality. It manipulated minds, twisted souls, and brought chaos to the world. Our battles became more frequent, our confrontations more dire. We faced horrors that defied explanation, ancient entities that sought to tear apart the very fabric of existence. The boundaries between dimensions blurred as we ventured into realms beyond human comprehension. We faced eldritch abominations and traversed landscapes that defied the laws of nature. The horror was relentless, threatening to consume our sanity and erode the last vestiges of hope. But we pressed on, for we understood that to falter would mean the collapse of our reality. We honed our skills, delving into the ancient arts and embracing the supernatural forces that intertwined with our world. With each victory, our resolve grew, fueled by the knowledge that we were the last line of defense against the encroaching darkness. As time passed, the remnants of the Syndicate faded into obscurity, their influence waning with each passing day. But we knew that the battle was far from over. The cosmic war raged on, and our alliance remained at the forefront of the fight. The scars of our journey remained, etched deep within our souls. The horrors we had faced would forever haunt our dreams, a constant reminder of the price we had paid. Yet we stood united, a force that defied the darkness. The world continued to teeter on the edge of the unknown, caught in a perpetual dance with the forces that sought to unravel it. But as long as we stood together, our alliance would remain a beacon of hope, a last line of defense against the terrors that lurked just beyond the veil of our perception. The battle against the encroaching darkness would endure, but we were prepared. We had faced the unimaginable and emerged stronger. Our resolve burned bright, our hearts unyielding, as we braced ourselves for the mysteries and horrors that awaited us in the ever-shifting landscape of the supernatural. And so, our journey continued, driven by an unquenchable thirst for knowledge, a relentless pursuit of justice, and an unwavering belief in the power of unity. Together, we would face the shadows, confront the unknown, and protect our reality from the encroaching darkness that threatened to consume us all. In the wake of our ongoing battle against the encroaching darkness, our alliance remained vigilant, ever watchful for the signs of a new threat. The world had become a labyrinth of shadows, where secrets and mysteries intertwined, and the very fabric of reality seemed to fray at the edges. It was in this ever-shifting landscape that we embarked on our next mission, to unravel the enigma that had plagued us for so long. Our journey led us to a remote village, nestled in the heart of a dense, foreboding forest. Legends whispered of an ancient artifact hidden within its depths, an object of unimaginable power and unspeakable horrors. As we entered the village, a sense of unease settled over us, the air heavy with the weight of untold secrets. The villagers regarded us with a mixture of fear and curiosity, their eyes haunted by the shadows that loomed just beyond their doors. They warned us of the forest's malevolence, of the dark entities that dwelled within, but we pressed on, driven by an insatiable hunger for knowledge and a determination to protect the fragile equilibrium. As we ventured into the depths of the forest, a foreboding silence enveloped us, broken only by the rustling of leaves and the distant howl of the wind. The ancient trees seemed to whisper secrets, their branches contorted into grotesque shapes that mirrored the darkness lurking within. The forest became a labyrinth of shifting paths, a maze designed to confound and ensnare. We navigated its treacherous terrain, relying on our instincts and the knowledge we had acquired. Each step forward felt like a gamble, as if the forest itself conspired to lead us astray. As we delved deeper, we encountered signs of a forgotten civilization, a crumbling altar, eerie symbols etched into decaying stone, and whispers of an ancient prophecy that foretold of an impending cataclysm. The artifact we sought was said to hold the key to understanding the cosmic forces that threatened to tear our reality asunder. But the forest did not relinquish its secrets easily. It tested us, preyed upon our fears, and twisted our perceptions. Shadows danced on the periphery of our vision, and whispers filled the air, carrying secrets we strained to decipher. We knew that we were not alone. The forest had become a playground for unseen entities, their intentions veiled in darkness. As the days turned into nights, the forest became more malevolent. Its trees seemed to come alive, their branches reaching out like gnarled hands, eager to ensnare us. The ground beneath our feet shifted, creating sinkholes that threatened to swallow us whole. And in the depths of the forest, we encountered creatures that defied explanation. Abominations spawned from the darkest recesses of the supernatural. But we pressed on, our resolve unyielding. We had faced horrors before, and this forest would not break us. With each step, we pieced together fragments of the enigma, the whispers in the wind, the symbols etched into stone, and the cryptic clues hidden within the village. It was in the heart of the forest that we finally discovered the sacred grove, a place of ancient power where the boundaries between dimensions grew thin. A sense of trepidation filled the air as we stood before the altar, the artifact we sought resting upon its weathered surface. It pulsed with an otherworldly energy, its presence both captivating and terrifying. As we approached the artifact, we could feel its power radiating through us, whispering secrets of the cosmos and the darkness that lurked beyond. We knew that unlocking its mysteries would come at a great cost, that the enigma we had dedicated ourselves to unraveling would forever change us. With a mix of fear and determination, we reached out to touch the artifact. In that instant, our senses were overwhelmed, our minds flooded with images of cosmic horrors and forgotten truths. The enigma unraveled before us, revealing a web of interconnected forces and entities that spanned dimensions. But as the secrets of the artifact were unveiled, so too were the consequences. The forest erupted in chaos, its inhabitants unleashed in a torrent of fury. Our presence had disturbed the delicate balance, and we now stood at the epicenter of an ancient struggle. We fought back the encroaching darkness with every ounce of strength and determination, wielding our knowledge and skills against the creatures that sought to tear us apart. Each strike was a battle cry, each spell a desperate plea for survival. The forest became a battlefield where the forces of light clashed with the powers of darkness. In the midst of the chaos, we realized that the artifact was the key to restoring equilibrium. We channeled its energy, using it to push back the darkness and seal the rifts that threatened to consume our reality. But as the forest quieted and the battle subsided, we knew that our journey was far from over. The artifact had unveiled the enigma, but it had also revealed the extent of the cosmic war that raged beyond human comprehension. We understood that the struggle to protect our reality would be eternal, that darkness would forever lurk on the fringes, seeking to unravel the fragile equilibrium we guarded. As we emerged from the forest, forever changed by the enigma we had unraveled, a sense of both dread and determination settled upon us. Our journey would continue, fueled by the knowledge that the horrors we faced were but glimpses of a greater cosmic tapestry. We would stand as guardians, protectors of the fragile balance between dimensions, ready to confront the mysteries that awaited us in the ever-shifting landscape of the supernatural. Time became our greatest adversary, an unseen force that ticked away relentlessly as we battled the encroaching darkness. Our alliance had grown stronger, our knowledge deeper, but the threats we faced grew more dire with each passing day. We were locked in a race against time, for the balance of our reality hung in the delicate balance. As we delved further into the mysteries of the cosmic forces, we uncovered a prophecy, one that spoke of a cosmic convergence, an event that would reshape the very fabric of existence. The signs were aligning, and it became clear that the countdown had begun. We had to act swiftly, for the fate of our reality depended on it. Our investigations led us to a hidden temple nestled atop a treacherous mountain peak. Legends whispered of a sacred artifact that could alter the course of the convergence. It was said to possess the power to tip the scales in favor of light or darkness, a power that both terrified and intrigued us. With a sense of urgency, we ascended the perilous slopes, each step a battle against exhaustion and the elements. The mountains seemed to conspire against us, its icy winds and treacherous terrain a constant reminder of the forces that sought to impede our progress. But we pressed on, driven by a determination that burned bright within our hearts. As we reached the summit, a sense of foreboding settled upon us. The temple stood before us, its ancient stone pillars weathered by time and secrets. We entered cautiously, our senses heightened, acutely aware of the magnitude of what lay before us. The interior of the temple was bathed in an ethereal light, casting long shadows that danced upon the walls. Symbols and glyphs adorned every surface, their meanings lost to time. It was a place steeped in mystery and power, a place where our race against time would reach its climax. As we ventured deeper into the temple's depths, we encountered trials and tests that pushed our resolve to its limits. Puzzles demanded our wit, and riddles tested our understanding of the cosmic forces at play. The temple seemed alive, its ancient mechanisms shifting and adjusting as we navigated its treacherous corridors. Each challenge brought us closer to the artifact, but also closer to the edge of our sanity. Whispers filled the air, as if the very walls of the temple taunted us with secrets too terrible to comprehend. Shadows flickered in our peripheral vision, their movements elusive and unsettling. It was a constant battle to distinguish reality from illusion. With each step, the pressure mounted. We knew that time was running out, that the convergence drew near. The forces of darkness sought to exploit the impending event, to tip the balance in their favor, and plunge our reality into eternal chaos. We had to reach the artifact before they did. Finally, we stood before the sacred chamber that housed the artifact. A room bathed in an eerie glow, its energy pulsating in rhythm with our racing hearts. The artifact lay upon a pedestal, its ethereal beauty and unfathomable power undeniable. It beckoned to us, demanding a choice that would determine the course of the convergence. But as we reached out to touch the artifact, we were met with a horrifying revelation. A traitor from within our ranks had struck, seizing the artifact before our eyes. Betrayal coursed through our veins, mixing with the fear and determination that fueled our every step. A chase ensued, a desperate race against time and treachery. Through the corridors of the temple, we pursued the traitor, our footsteps echoing through the ancient halls. Each turn brought us closer to the truth, closer to the answers we sought. As we finally cornered the traitor, a battle of wills and powers erupted. Spells were cast, weapons clashed, and the temple quaked with the sheer force of our confrontation. The stakes had never been higher. Our reality teetered on the edge, awaiting the outcome of this pivotal moment. In the climax of the battle, we managed to wrest control of the artifact from the traitor's grasp. The power surged through us, a potent mixture of hope and dread. With a final act of defiance, we harnessed the artifact's energy, unleashing a force that reverberated through the temple. The convergence was upon us, the fabric of reality trembling with anticipation. Time seemed to slow as we wielded the artifact, making a choice that would reverberate across dimensions. In that moment, our fate intertwined with the fate of the universe itself. With a surge of energy, we directed the artifact's power towards the convergence, using its immense potential to restore balance and harmony. The forces of darkness recoiled, their plans disrupted by our resolute action. The convergence shifted, its cataclysmic potential dampened by our intervention. As the artifact's energy subsided, the temple fell into silence, a stillness that held the weight of the world. We emerged from the chamber, weary yet triumphant. Our race against time had been won, and the delicate equilibrium of existence had been preserved. But the battle was not over. We knew that the forces of darkness would forever seek to unravel the fabric of reality, to tip the balance back in their favor. Our alliance remained strong, united in our resolve to protect our reality from the encroaching darkness. As we descended the mountain, the world around us seemed to breathe a sigh of relief. The threat of the convergence had passed, but the future remained uncertain. We carried the weight of our experiences, our scars a constant reminder of the horrors we had faced. With each passing day, we prepared for the battles yet to come, knowing that the forces of darkness would forever lurk on the fringes. But we stood as guardians, protectors of the fragile equilibrium between dimensions, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Our race against time had left us forever changed, but it had also forged our alliance into an unbreakable bond, a beacon of hope in a world forever on the precipice of darkness. We would remain vigilant, for the encroaching shadows could never truly be extinguished.